The Contrabloom Laser is a new attachment for the MPC SMG that turns this thing into a deadly accurate laser with insane movement speeds. Not only that, but pair it with the right perks, augments, and ammo mods, and you can turn this thing into an elemental monster that can summon massive blizzards of ice to freeze all of your enemies and greatly buff your own damage and movement speed. In this video, I go over everything you need to know about this unique attachment, as well as share with you my ultimate Cryo Laser Augment setup, so you too can replicate this in your game. If you like these Black Ops 7 Zombies build videos and you want to see more, a quick like, comment, or sub goes a long way for a smaller channel like mine here in the YouTube algorithm, and it's all greatly appreciated. Regardless though, that's enough yapping from me. Let's jump straight into the pre-game loadout and go over my attachment setup for the MPC SMG. Alright, and here we are in the pre-game loadout screen. The first thing I want to take a look at is our weapon, of course, in which today in this build we are going to be using the MPC 25 because it just got a brand new laser attachment as part of the weekly reward system, and it basically completely transforms how this weapon functions, giving it like insanely tight hipfire spread and very good movement speeds. So that's what this entire weapon build is focused around, and even the augment build. With that being said though, you can use this augment setup on any weapon. You don't have to use it on this SMG, but if you decide to go with any other weapon, just make sure you kit it out for good hipfire spread, because we are going to be hipfiring like 99% of the time. There's the build code right there on the screen if you just want to copy that and import it into your game. It'll also be in the top of the description, so if you're on PC you can just copy that over. But if you don't want to use the build code, these right here are the attachments on your screen now. You can just go ahead and copy them over. This is what I believe to be the best setup, especially to use with not only this laser attachment but this augment build. Moving on now to our equipment, you're going to want to go ahead and bring in the Combat Axe Lethal. Now that'll be important for us later, as it will greatly help with our mobility, and you'll see why, but just make sure you bring that in with you so you don't have to spend salvage on it later. But with that being said, the rest of this stuff is completely up to you. Bring whatever gobblegums and field upgrade you want, and I will go ahead and load up the game on Ashes of the Damned, and we can jump into the rest of this build. Now that we're in the game, if you go ahead and take a look at my SMG, as you can tell, that giant brick on top of the iron sight, that is the laser. And look at our crosshair, it's already deadly accurate with no perks. And there's a couple other very notable things about this weapon, including its movement speeds. I believe with this attachment and the other attachments that I currently have on that build I showed you, this weapon might have the fastest movement speed in the entire game. As far as I'm aware, I checked basically all the weapons. Obviously the melee weapon is the only exception. If you have a knife or your fists, you can obviously run faster, but with just having a weapon in your hand, this is one of, if not the fastest moving weapon in the game, which plays into this augment build so nicely. Oh, I just got Stamin-Up. Wait, that's awesome. That was what I was going to buy anyways. Yeah, Stamin-Up is the first perk, or at least one of the first perks you're going to want to buy for this build. It's very important for our survivability, believe it or not. For the major augment, you're going to want to put on your Stamin-Up perk. You're going to want to go ahead and use Guns Up. This one right here will allow you to shoot your gun while fully sprinting around the map. Now, that's going to greatly increase your survivability just by allowing you to escape dangerous situations while also firing back. And remember how I said this weapon has perfect hipfire accuracy? Well, there is a bit of a caveat to that statement, because while you are full sprinting like this, as you can tell, the reticle does spread a little bit, and we're now not as accurate as we were before. So you do have to deal with a little bit of inaccuracy if you're going to be shooting while full sprinting like this, but I think it's well worth it for the added mobility. And then for the first minor augment, you're going to want to go ahead and go with Footwork. This one right here will just further increase our sprinting speeds whenever we're moving in any direction that is not directly forward, which is going to be 99% of our movement, because a lot of the time you are kiting the zombies around in a circle like this, not just running straight at them. So that one is very good too. And then for our secondary and final minor augment, we are going to go ahead and go with Hot Foot. This one right here is actually from Black Ops 6. I used to use it all the time, but I haven't had it here for a while, and it's still just as good as it was back in the day. This one right here will give you a massive speed boost for a short period after getting an equipment kill. That's why I opted to go with Tomahawks, because they're super quick and easy to throw and get that speed boost, so you can basically activate it whenever you need it. You know, say I'm fighting zombies and oh shit, I need to escape, just throw one of these and run this fast. Look at how fast I can get away, and the zombies are literally 20 miles away now. So whenever you need to get around quickly, which is going to be a lot of the time later in the rounds when the zombies are moving crazy, just quickly, you know, tap your lethal button and just run away and you're fine. And now the next most important part of this entire setup is going to be our ammo mod, in which we are going to be using Cryofreeze. Not only is Cryofreeze going to increase our survivability by slowing the enemies down while we are moving faster, but it also gives you a massive damage bonus if you have the right augments on. The major augment you're going to want to run on Cryofreeze is Ice Cloud. This one states that upon killing a frozen enemy, it has a small chance to spawn a massive blizzard of ice that will freeze literally any zombie that passes through it, including like an entire horde of enemies. There's no limit to how many zombies it can freeze, just how many you can get in the blizzard is how many it will freeze. And then pair that with the minor augment Freezer Burn. This one right here will give you a 25% damage bonus against those frozen targets. So you can use Ice Cloud to freeze an entire horde of enemies and then deal 25% extra damage to every single one of them. And then for the secondary minor augment, we're going to simply go with liquid nitrogen just so that it cools down a little quicker and we can do this more often. The Ice Cloud itself is not a guaranteed activation. There it is. As you can see, it freezes everybody who walks through it, and then we do extra damage. And then as you saw right there, it spawned another one because there is a massive chain reaction effect that this Cryofreeze can cause, because obviously killing frozen enemies is its activation condition. So the more frozen enemies there are, the higher the chance you will spawn another one. So when you spawn one in, there's like a 99% chance you're going to spawn one or two more. We're still in the early rounds and still setting up, so we won't see its true potential until a little bit later, but we can still go ahead and drive on over to Ashwood and continue our build process. Also, one thing I didn't even mention about Stamin-Up, look how fast we run just by default now. Look at it. We are absolutely flying. I don't even think super sprinters could catch us if we were moving at this speed, even when we're strafing left and right. Let's go ahead and do a little more gardening. Maybe I can get a free pack upgrade. That would be mad useful right now, because there is actually a unique pack ability for this weapon. Although when I say unique, it's more like a category specific. And there it is. Holy shit, streamer luck. Yeah, that's insane. That's that 5 viewer streamer luck right there. Kicking in. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, so this weapon has a unique pack-a-punch ability, which gives it literally double damage. Although when I say unique, it's more like category specific, because I'm pretty sure this bonus actually works on every single SMG in the game. And that is basically that when you have a pack-a-punched SMG in Black Ops 7, it gives it a double damage bonus to enemies within point blank range. And I'm pretty sure point blank range is considered like less than 3 meters, so it is very close. But double damage is nothing to scoff at. As you can see, that guy is 6 meters away, and we deal how much damage? 206 to the head. And we did a little extra there because of Freezer Burn, don't mind that. But 206 is our base crit damage. But if we go ahead and get a zombie right up in our face and shoot, we did 402 right there. So we did literally double damage to that guy. 402 point blank and 206 not point blank. So as you can see, it's nearly double damage. Now that is a massive bonus that we're going to be taking advantage of and even building into further with some of our perks later in the video, so stay tuned for that. Now before I leave Ashwood, I am going to go ahead and buy Double Tap. That's a no-brainer. Actually one of the best perks in the entire game, especially if you use the right augments on it, which I will go ahead and share with you right now. The major augment you want to use on Double Tap for this build is Double Impact. This one right here will give you a 50% damage bonus on subsequent shots hitting the same target, which basically means you're going to get 50% extra damage on every other bullet. If I shoot this guy once, there's 92, and I shoot him again, and we did 172. And then for the 2 minor augments, for the first one, you're going to want to use Double Time. Again, a no-brainer. That's just a flat DPS increase, as it massively improves your fire rate. And then for the second minor augment, I like to go with Double Caliber, as this one right here will give you better damage penetration. So when you're firing into multiple enemies, it does even more damage through the horde. But I'm going to go ahead and drive over to, what's this place called? Exit 115, because those are where our next 2 perks are at. Okay, what the fuck kind of jump was that? Hello? So as you may have guessed, the next perk we're going to go ahead and buy is Deadshot Daiquiri. We're just absolutely maxing out our damage here with Double Tap and Deadshot back to back. As we all know, Deadshot gives you a 10% increase to your headshot damage. But if you go ahead and throw this major augment on it right here called Dead Point, you can actually get an extra 30% on top of that if you're killing enemies within point blank range. So like I said earlier, we're already getting double damage in point blank range, right? Before we were doing 804, now up close, we're dealing 884. So there's a little bit of extra damage to the head when we're fighting within point blank range up close like this. And then when you activate everything all together at once, I mean, everything just dies. For the first minor augment on Deadshot Daiquiri, you're going to want to go ahead and put on Dead Draw. This one right here will further improve your hipfire spread when sprinting. Obviously, it's perfectly accurate when stationary and walking, but when sprinting, it does spread a little bit, so now it's even more accurate. And then for the second minor augment, you're just going to want to go ahead and go with Dead Break. This one right here will improve your bullet damage to armored enemies, which later in the game there are a ton of. So obviously you want as much armor damage as you can possibly get. There you go. I just traveled back in time to tell you that, so now you know. I mean, at this point in the build, it's only round 11, and we are stacking 4 different damage bonuses all on top of each other at once. Moving away from raw bullet damage increases, though, and more towards our elemental efficacy. If we jump on over here, efficacy. Why did I say efficacy? I don't think anyone has ever said that word in like decades. Why did I say that? I haven't retaken that. Moving on now from our raw bullet damage and moving on over to our ammo mod, we're going to go ahead and buy Elemental Pop. As we all know, Elemental Pop basically gives you double the ammo mod activations as it has its own separate cooldown timer for whatever ammo mod you are using. But if you go ahead and throw on Citrus Focus for your major augment, you don't have to worry about it activating anything other than what you want it to, which in this case is Cryofreeze. So we are going to get double the Cryofreeze activations now. And then moving on to our minor augments for Elemental Pop, this one right here called Chillberry will just even further reduce that Elemental Pop cooldown, giving you even more activations. And then finally for the second minor augment, I actually decided to go with Pineapple Blast here. I know that's not typically a popular option, but because we are going to be using our Tomahawk for that massive speed boost I mentioned earlier in the video, we can actually get Cryofreeze to activate on Tomahawk throws. So that'll be a nice added bit of utility. The build is very much coming together now. We're actually almost done, believe it or not, on round 11. We only have like, I think 2 more perks to get here, or 3 more, sorry. Look at how fast I can run away from these Ravagers. This is just sprinting, not even doing anything fancy, no wall jumps or nothing. I can just run in circles and they actually can't catch me. And then I can go ahead and shoot at the same time. And yeah, I mean, they're not even a threat. Ooh, TED Task, please don't be glitched out. It actually worked this time. Oh, wait, I have to drive. New Forza Horizon 6 gameplay right here. Absolutely riveting. Death Perception, sweet, man. Every time I get a free perk out of a TED Task, I'm not even joking, 99% of the time it's Death Perception. Is there like some little bit of code in the game that's like, you know what I mean? Like, just give him the Death Perception. Don't give him anything actually good. Just give him that perk. It's free, so beggars can't be choosers. Just give him the shittiest perk in the game. Anyways, now that I'm done playing Need for Speed, I can actually go up here and buy the next perk required for this build, which is Vulture Aid. Now, what you use here on Vulture Aid in terms of the major augment and even one of the minor augments is completely up to you, but you do want to make sure you have Picky Eater on as one of your minor augments, because this one right here will ensure that you never run out of combat axes to throw whenever you need that speed boost. Basically, all it does is just vastly increase the drop rate of whatever your current equipment is when killing enemies. So there's going to be a ton of combat axes just laying on the ground ready for you to use. Anyways, now that I'm here, I can go ahead and buy the next perk that we need for this setup, and that's going to be Speed Cola right here. Just kidding, I don't have enough money. What? How much is it? Okay, now I got it. Oh, look at all this freezing action. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh yeah, and we're spawning even. Oh my god, that's okay. That's what I was talking about earlier with the ice cloud chain reactions. Like, they just keep spawning on top of each other. Anyways, the reason we just bought Speed Cola is not just for the reload speed, which of course is necessary if you're going to be using a giant drum magazine like this, but for its minor augment called Fast Pitcher. This one right here will basically allow us to throw our combat axe even quicker, like this fast. That way we can get our Stamin-Up speed boost to activate even quicker and get out of sketchy situations and be completely safe. Oh, does he get froze by that? No, he's immune to the freeze. Oh my god, wait, okay, I almost killed him with body shots, which I didn't even mean to do that, actually. Oh my god. Damn it, I ran out of ammo at the worst time. I could have just got so many kills. Well, shit, we only have 1 more perk left to get, but it's not actually on this map, so I need to go ahead and drive on over to the Wonder Fizz to go ahead and acquire that one. All right, and here we are. I gotta be quick because there's probably gonna be a million Ravagers chasing me. But the perk is Mule Kick. Now, Mule Kick might seem like it has nothing to do with anything that we're doing right now, but there is a minor augment on it, this one right here, called Fully Equipped, that will allow you to carry an extra combat axe. So again, I'm just adding some extra minors on top of the build to make sure that we have combat axes whenever we need them. So things like Fast Pitcher and Mule Kick's Fully Equipped. Now we always have that speed boost whenever we need it, like right now, and then I can run super far away, even faster than the Ravager can catch me. Wait, oh my god, it's round 19 and I completely forgot. I didn't even mention the minor augments I was using on my Deadshot perk. Wait, shit, okay, let me travel back in time real quick and tell you the augments I was using so you know. There you go, I just traveled back in time to tell you that, so now you know. Yeah, here, let me go ahead and get pack 2 on my gun first, and then we're gonna kill that bear. Where is he? Right here? Wait, what? All of his health is already gone. Okay, well, again, there's another scuffed Zursa Bear damage test for you. God damn it. Oh shit, I was not looking at my screen at all. I was actually texting and driving. Yeah, now we're pack 2. We're killing armored zombies, heavy armor zombies in literally 2 bullets. And that's without any, like, Cryofreeze activations. Holy shit. Okay, it's actually making my game lag how good this gun is. Or this build, I guess. It's not just the gun. Like I said, you can use this build with any gun, really. I just think this one works the best for it. I mean, I don't even really need to kill any of these zombies. I can just, yeah, use my speed boost and just run around and wait for the timer to end. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Look how fast we're moving, like, backwards. The zombies are nowhere near me. Especially then they get frozen, and now I can just run circles around them. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Alright. I'm tired of this bear hitting me. I want to kill him now. Alright, come on over here. Shoot the tumor off. Okay, he just doesn't stagger. That's fine. There we go. He's still dead in, what was that, 20, 30 bullets? How much damage are we doing now? I should probably check. Ravager, come here. 3,000, and up close is 11,000. Oh my god. We're doing above 10,000 damage in the point blank range with a full auto SMG. That's actually insane. Holy shit. Yep, run all those guys over, blow his head off, and dead, just like that. I'm excited to show you guys this one. For a while there, I had no ideas. And then this one just struck my brain like lightning. Divine intervention to share this setup with you guys. All right, I'm being a little dramatic now. It wasn't that big of a deal. Just kidding, it is that big of a deal. Like the video, subscribe. Oh, that was a huge ice cloud activation there. Oh yeah, here we go. Huge ice cloud. Oh, huge ice cloud. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the Rampage Inducer, actually, I think. Because I have absolutely zero problem trying to stay alive right now, and I feel like I just want to get the rounds turning even faster. So now these zombies are absolutely cracked out. Like, they are super sprinting, like it's round 55, and look, they still can't catch me. Yeah, I mean, I can strafe backwards faster than they can run forwards, so... Clearly, you can tell this thing has insane speed, and that's without the tomahawk speed boost. Like, if I throw this, then it's like, it's not even close. I can just... Oh my god, I'm moving so fast backwards. I can't even, like... I'm like running into shit. What's this guy doing? Oh, he got stuck in the car. Someone ran him over. He's stuck in the hood of the car. That's an ugly mug right there. Look, that time to kill is still quick, man. The only downside with this weapon is to get the most out of it, you do have to be in very close range. It does kind of put you in some dangerous situations when you're thinking about your damage ranges. You're like, damn, okay, wait, I'm too far away. I gotta get closer. It's like, oh, wait, hold on, that's too close. And then you start getting your ass beat. Oh, shit, I should have went to the farm, actually. Oh, I went this way. In which case, I'm still going the wrong way. I just went the wrong way again. Bro, god damn it. I was scared, okay? I just took the jump pad. I didn't think about where I was going. Am I missing any perks? Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm not falling for that trap. I always get killed doing that. I go into this, I start buying perks, and a million zombies spawn next to me. Oh, yeah, look at that giant blizzard I just spawned in. There's another one. Gotta take advantage of that freezer burn augment while I can. Still killing in like 4 shots within damage range and like 2 shots when they're up close. The first one does like 11,000 and then the second one does like 17,000 because of double impact activating. All right, and missed every shot. Look at that, 11,000 and then 17,000 right on top of it. That is round 41. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the Exfil and maybe check the damage against the elite bear. This might be dangerous because the Rampage Inducer is still on. No, it turns it off. Okay, good. Oh. His head was in the barn, and I ran out of ammo. Everything's going bad. Everything's falling apart. And there we go, dead. 7,000 to his head, I think it was doing. Unfortunately, we don't get the crazy 17,000 damage number against him. Successful Exfil on round 41. Yeah, that build is a ton of fun, guys. I highly recommend it. It uses the new Contrabloom Laser for the MPC, which is the weekly reward that just released on Wednesday. So make sure you go ahead and check your challenges and you get that. But other than that, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff helps the channel out a ton. We are so close to 10K, and that is a huge milestone. So I thank you all for that. Regardless, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.